What is up, Bearded Nation? Allek from Bearded Collectibles here, coming to you with our episode 20 Take 2 podcast. I am here with my co-host Tony.
What's up, guys?
And before we get started, we have the Facebook group BC Gaming Podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below anywhere. Let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know what items you want to address going forward. And as we're recording this, I put up a sign saying, don't interrupt us because we're actually in the store early, and we're live kind of per se on the air. I'm not going to stop this recording. And literally, as I started this intro, I just saw Khalid walk up to the door with a sad puppy face and just walk to Subway.
God damn it, Khalid.
So most of you guys are probably wondering, after the holiday break, Tony and I were having a little bit difficult getting our schedules synced back up again to record these podcasts. And the reason why I said take two is because the original take, we had technical difficulties. And there was no way for me to edit it. We recorded it last week, but it took up too much time to edit, and there was no way to get all the discrepancies out. And it sounded horrible. It sounded like shit. Our goal is to not only provide you guys with content, provide you guys with quality content as we continue in 2018. This is episode 20. Holy shit, episode 20. I can't believe it. We've talked about this, probably in 2016. We decided to start doing it at the end of 2017. And here we are, 20 episodes in. That's 20 weeks in, if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a couple months. And the biggest, I remember when we really put the idea out there. We were... we had gotten off the plane to go to, where was it, Georgia?
Atlanta. Pansy. Remember that, Broly?
Yeah. That was right before I decided that Pansy was awful.
Come on, man.
For the fifth time, decided it was awful.
We've had so much fun with Pansy.
We did. I had more fun with the people in Pansy than I had with actual Pansy.
Fair.
I really liked the first couple sets because I got to play Orange Goku, and then I had fun with Saiyan Goku. I just wanted to play Goku because I'm a fanboy. Playing Goku in Super also.
Yeah, I remember the first time I came back into another store and found out that the game was resurrected. You gave me the your nail list, and I took it up to Virginia, won my first round, and people were just surrounding me because they were like, "Holy shit, an orange nail player! What is going on?" So it was pretty interesting deck.
I think that deck would eventually become good if the game didn't die. Because, then they nerfed Orange Uppercut.
Yeah, they nerfed Orange Uppercut, and now they nerfed the drills as well. I believe before the game ended, that drills have memory now too.
Yeah, well, I don't really care about that.
Well, some people did.
Well, that's fair.
So neither here nor there, guys. We're not talking about Pansy anymore. I mean, who plays that, right?
Hopefully nobody. The game's.
People still buying Pansy stuff. People are actually ordering playsets of Pansy, and more power to them. I mean, if they want to continue to play a game, and with the hopes of one day it coming back, fantastic. I guess.
I really don't know. I think we already talked about it on the podcast. I know we talked about it personally, but I don't know why they didn't use the same exact mechanics for Pansy in Panini's new game.
Yes. So speaking of Meta X or Meta Cross, there was actually a few people that ordered the Green Lantern stuff for me, the second set, and then the third set of Meta Cross. Attack on Titan was announced. My main distributor, received 0. I think they just didn't order it because they still had a shit ton of the Justice League, the first set, and it didn't move. So now I'm scrambling to find other distributors, and they're sold out, a.k.a. they just probably ordered what they needed, and that's it.
Realistically, the problem is that the game died the way it did. It burned a lot of people for Panini.
Well, because we had Worlds, and there was no announcement of a set 8, set 9. And like I said, I told Riz and Ake, I was like, if you can't guarantee me a set 9, I'm not buying singles and stocking singles for set 8. And the response I received was, man, it is a beautiful day outside. And I was like, point taken. So, read between the lines. Yep, that's pretty much it. But it's funny because we when we do our podcast, before we start the podcast, we always have kind of an agenda, and we're kind of going a little bit off script here. But Tony, like, I want to know more about this Transformers TCG that's coming out from WotC, from Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, because, like, I don't care what the subject matter was. Like, if Wizards of the Coast put out My Little Ponies, I might have tried it. Probably not. But anything that Wizards of the Coast makes, I'm behind.
Yeah, and supposedly, from what I read, I need to find the article, it kind of sounds like L5R to an extent, where one deck has your guys, the next deck, and the second deck, like two different decks. One deck has your guys, or your Autobots, or your Decepticons, and the other one has all your abilities, your what was the energy called in? What's the crystal in the chest?
Energon? I don't know. Anyway,
whatever.
But like, I play a lot of other games. Like, I played a lot of card games, and like Bleach had a separate resource pool. Force of Will had a separate resource deck.
L5R.
L5R is 2 decks and resources, or provinces, or whatever.
Sure.
But the 2 deck thing to me isn't like, oh, that's crazy anymore. But I'm curious to see it. I haven't really looked at it because I don't want to spend more money.
Well, there's nothing to look at because nothing else has been announced besides that. So trust me, when stuff gets announced, I'm going to be. I
feel like half the game's going to be flip cards though. Because, like, Transformers and then Magic already makes flip cards for their sets.
I guess, but I mean, so here's the thing. Like, Transformers, I grew up watching Transformers, and just playing a card game, like, I'm intrigued.
I'm also curious if it's going to be, like, all original art, or is it going to be, like, Final Fantasy and take arts from different, like, iterations.
I wouldn't mind seeing Beast Wars and stuff.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, screenshots from the shows,
fair. Yep.
Or cuts from the comic books, or even, like, I hope they don't, like, do, like, toys, like, picture of the toys. That'd be awful.
I hope we don't get, like, anything from the movies, because like those movies were like no Megan Fox stuff. Like, just keep that stuff.
I mean, Megan Fox is all right,
but
the movie wasn't very good. But
yeah, keep that stuff off.
But like, I hope they just do all original art so it all matches. That's
Sure.
like a big problem I have with Final Fantasy is that you'll have like Final Fantasy V and the guy's like cartoony, and then you have like this full art cinematic screenshot on your next card. It just looks kind of weird to me.
Well, because it's different artists and different times of the game for Final Fantasy.
I mean,
so
it makes sense. It bothers me still.
No, I hear it.
But it's the same thing they could do with Transformers, where it's like, this is from the 80s show. This is from Beast Wars. This is from another show that nobody watched because there's some bad versions of Transformers out there.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty cool. I mean, guys, stay tuned. As soon as I find more information, I'll post it on the Beard Collectibles page. And I know there's probably nothing for a group per se. I might create one and be an admin on that one too. But just thinking about that and all that work makes me not want to do it. But neither here nor there, guys. Stay tuned for that. As more information comes out, I'll be letting you guys know with all the information I receive from distributors, from retailers, from secret stuff I can't even post. And I hate it when they send me stuff because it's so juicy information. Right, Tony?
I actually don't know.
I know. That's what sucks about it. Don't even tell Tony. So, guys, the new shop is, we're literally recording in the new shop right now. Last night, I was here until 3 in the morning. We're recording this on a Tuesday, so Monday, 3 in the morning, putting up all this art. There's still some more Magic art I need to put up on this other wall. Move all the Star Wars Destiny stuff. Tony, how does it look in here? Like,
it looks really good, man. It's starting to look an actual shop. I see your. Wait, where's my money?
Yeah, Stewie Griffin, where's my money? And then Bender is like, oh wait, you're serious? Let me laugh harder.
Oh jeez.
So it's my wife was like, why are you putting that so low? So I could just point at it when people give me shit. Like, hey, where's my money? Or oh wait, you're serious?
They're like go-to signs.
Yeah, they're go-to signs.
I knew you would hang something up for Bender. Maybe I'll bring that Planet Express ship and you can have that.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Did you see it? It's like on a magnet. You can spin it.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic. So, like I said, the new shop, we can hold now 80 to 90, I want to say 100 people tops. I'm excited. Bigger space, bigger, just bigger in general.
We've got a lot more walk-by traffic, too.
Yeah, we do. I mean, granted, some of them is homeless people, but they stopped hanging around in the front once they figure out I had cameras.
Yep.
So there's a lot of crack deals going on in front, and I guess that stopped now. I mean, they didn't even offer. I mean, I'm offended. No, just kidding.
Jeez.
Hookers and blow,
right?
right?
Where they crack, though?
Yeah. So Dragon Ball Fighter Z, guys. The beta was this week in the open beta.
It's still going. You can still play.
No, you can't.
It's down?
It's down. Didn't you see the chat when I posted Rolando's worst phrase or nightmare phrase?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It says can't connect to network or whatever.
Oh, Dissidia is all week that nobody's going to play.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that in a sec. But, so I was open Thursday to Friday. right? Or no, Friday or Saturday. We were here at 3 in the morning. I had like 20 people in here. 20 people
at 3 a.m.
They were playing. Yes, they were playing between Dragon Ball Super and the Fighter Z. Holy shit! I was not expecting all these people to just show up
at 3 a.m.
And it wasn't even a tournament. There was no sanction because we found out late that it was just online only. So there was no local play, no 3v3 local stuff. So I just made it. Just come check it out. Give it a shot. I already said I was going to be open. I'll be open. And that's what I did and had such a great time. The game gave us 10 characters. Unfortunately, 2 characters that they did not give me, and I still want to try, Android 16 and Goku Black. And I kind of want to try Ginyu, even though he looks kind of jank.
You know, it looks cool because he summons the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, but it's I was watching a video today that it's like an energy attack. So you press it once, it starts off with Goldo, then Raccoon, then Birder, then Jason Birder, and in that order.
That's lame.
That's lame. But when you do the body switch, your opponent can't summon Ginyu Force. So
body switch seems really jank. Well, let's see what it does when it comes out.
Yeah, because it's literally just like in the cartoon. I mean, there's no spoil on this one because if you haven't watched it, I don't know what to tell you.
It was 20 years ago.
Yeah, where Ginyu's like taking all the damage and he's just like damaging himself, and then body switch, and then he's like,
I think body switch is more okay in this game than it is in the other Dragon Ball Fighter games because there's 3-on-3 now.
Yep.
You're not just gonna lose if they body switch at the right time.
But you body switch not only the body as well as the life bars as well.
Right, because you're switching the body.
Well, I didn't realize. Well, I didn't realize that you also switch life bars in the game.
Oh, you're on the other side?
Yeah, you switch life bars.
Like health or like the actual
health?
Oh,
health,
yeah, obviously.
Well, I mean, I didn't realize that.
Switching bodies.
Well, I didn't realize that. I thought you switch and you get like your opponent's limited now because he can only do one thing, and you have all his moves now.
Can you body switch?
I don't know if you can body switch back.
Everyone needs to learn how to body switch back if it's possible.
Yeah.
That way you don't get screwed.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for that, guys. When that game comes out, Bearded Collectibles will be hosting tournaments. I have PS4s lined up on the wall, 4K 28-inch TVs with 1 millisecond response time, approved by a local resident who's big in the fighting game community. I can't wait for that. I'm excited. I was going to buy 55 inches, but he told me don't do it because of the lag and the response time. I follow his lead. Like I said, guys, I listen to the community, and really when I call for any help or assistance, people do actually help out, and I'm actually very, very appreciative of that. Anyone locally, if you're listening, thank you so much for everything you've done, helping me move, get this shop together. There's going to be a video coming out with kind of showing the progress of where I came from to where it is now, and it's pretty remarkable. Unfortunately, I did have to unban Raul so he could come help me scrape the floors. So the unban will be lifted for a while until he
decides to get banned again.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like I said, guys, like the amount of people that showed up to help out, to put up ceiling tiles, to help me paint, to help me fix fuck-ups.
Set up shelves, move the shit you had just...
Yeah.
When everything got moved in here, it was in a rush. You got out of this building, so everything was just on tables, just pushed in here.
And especially the time frame. Like, I got the keys at almost right before Christmas.
Yep.
And then moved everything in, or we did everything, got everything situated. I had to get out of the old place by New Year's.
Or pay a whole month rent.
I pay a whole month rent. So pretty much my holiday break was no holiday break because I was literally busting balls to get things done. And people were like, oh, it's not going to get done in that time frame. I was like, oh, no, you don't understand. It's going to get done one way or another. I can sleep some other time.
Sleep when you're dead.
And that's exactly what I did. So I'm excited, guys. If you have the ability to stop at Bearded Collectibles, by all means do so. Bigger store, new location. Unfortunately, another issue we're having is that because of the time frame when I got the keys and when we moved in, the sign outside still says it's a trap. I've called like 10 sign companies. No one wants to take my money. I don't know what to tell them, but I need to get the sign changed. I believe if not, I face like a penalty from the landlord. But I'm gonna tell her, hey, here's my proof. I call people, and I'm still waiting. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to give you money, and you don't show up.
Yeah, take my money, please.
So, Tony, one of the things that happened, and we mentioned this on the first take of the episode 20, was that I recorded a Christmas, just a short like 2 to 5 minute thing, about Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
That's racist.
Whatever it is. And, I didn't put it out because of the previews that came out. Now, there was only 2 previews at the time, but now the full set of the hero and villain. It's funny because every time I say heroes and villains, it reminds me of set 2 from Pan Z.
The worst set?
But the expansion deck, no, that's what we got Nail and we got Nail and Raditz. Turles. No, Turles was set 3.
Oh, so that worst set?
Yeah. The Dark Demons or the Mighty Heroes is a expansion deck box 0-1, and then the Dark Demon Villains is the second one, right? So both of them come with two copies of each card. I believe 1 foil, 1 non-foil, I want to say.
So you go buy 4 to get 4 playset?
Pretty much. And both of them come with a deck box. The
deck box is hot.
The hero one comes with a Goku on the front. The other one comes with, what's his name?
Zamasu?
No, not Samasu.
I don't remember. Oh, Bardock.
No, not Bardock. Bardock's not on the second one.
These nuts?
No.
I don't know then, dude. I'm out of ideas. Oh, this guy.
Mira
and Toa.
Mira. No, it's just Mira.
I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, so...
Those are like the lamest characters ever. I hate them both.
Well, I mean, Xenoverse.
Also, Mira's a girl's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not disagreeing with you. So, first off, man, let's talk about some of these cards here.
I really, really like the Goku.
So, the Goku's a 3-drop. 2 mandatory blue. What is he? A 15K. Auto, when you play this card, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 blue Vegeta among them with an energy cost of 3 or less and play it in rest mode. Then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order.
I really like this with full power Vegeta in set 3. He's a 3 cost and he kills some dudes. It's a huge tempo swing if it hits, and then they're going to try to attack in the Vegeta. You know what I'm talking about? Full power Vegeta? Is that what he's called?
Yeah, he blows up
Mini
to...
Bardock?
Yeah, so he blows up to...
2 guys, add up to 3, but nothing over 2. It's really specific.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you do that, and you get stuff off the board.
It's free bodies. You can also play Crit Vegeta. If you're playing it in red, you can play the Cheat and the Play Vegeta. There's lots of targets.
Yeah.
This card has lots of good targets. You can play the 20k 3-drop, which is awful, but you can play it.
Yeah. So, the next one we're talking about is the Vegeta, the Comrades Combined Vegeta. So, 20k, 3-drop, 2 mandatory blue. It's kind of almost like a vanilla, but it says permanent. If all your energy is blue, reduce the cost of this card in your hand and battle area by 1.
So this card just straight replaces the vanilla one I was just talking about. Because he's either vanilla or a 1-drop 20k.
This will be a 2-drop.
Reduce about sure. But he's also a target for the other Goku we just looked at.
Yep. So the Trunks is the next card, Link to the Future. He's a 3-drop, 15k, 2 mandatory blue. He has crit.
So there's now, you can play 12 3-drop critical guys in blue.
Yep. When you play this card, look at the top 7 cards from your deck. Choose 1 blue Vegito among them with an energy cost of 8 or less. I like how they put that on there. And add it to your hand.
So any Vegito except the secret rare or whatever it's called.
Well, I mean, if you're playing this in the Vegito deck, then sure. But is there a blue Vegito besides the one that we're just going to talk about? Yeah, it's blue Vegito.
No, I just said...
Choose up to 1 blue Vegito.
Blue. Okay, well then, never mind.
Yeah, because that's what we're going to talk about next.
So it just hits him.
Yeah, so the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, the Savior. He's an 8-drop, 3 mandatory blue. He's a 30k. He has Junior Potara for 5. Son Goku Vegeta. He has dual attack, crit, auto. When this card attacks twice in the same turn and gains double strike for the duration of the turn.
So it's a single strike critical and a double strike critical.
Yes.
Card's insane if you can play it. I mean, what's cool about this is that with that Goku we just looked at, and I don't think you have to play Vegito to play the Vegito package.
I agree, because, I mean, the Trunks can pull this out, and then you can Junior Potara it for 5. So, I'm sold.
These cards are the ones I like a lot.
So the ones he's talking about is the Goten and the Trunks, right? The Union Spirit Son Goten and the Union Spirit Trunks. One of these is better than the other, in my opinion, but we're going to talk about that shortly. Both of them are 15k. Both of them are 3 drops, 1 mandatory green. The Goten says Activate main, return this card to its owner's hand. Auto, when this card attacks, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. Choose one Trunks use among them with 15k or less power, add it to your hand, and shuffle your deck. The Trunks says...
The same thing, but with Goten.
No, it's not the same thing. When this card attacks, reveal one Sun Goten card from your hand. If you do so, choose up to one opponent battle card with energy cost 3 or less and KO that card.
Yo, that's totally different and way better.
Yes. So
what I like about the Goten is that he searches for Trunks, and you can get your perfect guard.
Yes.
It also lets you trigger if you have the Fusion Dance for Gotenks, which is the next card, and then some other ones I already have. So it really, really makes the Gotenks package like bigger, obviously.
A lot of synergy here. A lot of synergy.
Yeah, but also makes it like consistent.
But it's interesting because it says when this card attacks, so you can continually attack with the Trunks, never ditch the Sun Goten. So like if you have Sun Goten, like we talked about the combo
as long as
card,
he survives, you're just gonna like
you
can attack, be like, here's Goten, kill him, and then I'm combo with him, kill him.
Yes.
Okay.
Or just keep it for a while until when you need it.
Right.
So it's interesting. I like the synergy. I really like the synergy.
I'm probably gonna play that.
So and then
it's also green and blue. Yay.
Yeah, because green and never mind.
That's my thing.
I know. So the last one we talked about, which was spoiled, I want to say on Christmas, is a psyched up Gotenks. He's a 6-drop, 2 mandatory green. He's a 25k Union Fusion. Trunks of Gohan for 4. Double strike, and then the auto says when you play this card, if you have a Sun Goten in your drop area, draw 2 cards. If you have a Trunks Youth in your drop area, choose up to one opponent battle card and KO that card.
So on turn 3, you can play the Goten, attack, hopefully get a Trunks in your top 7, and play this on every turn 4 of your game. Every turn 4.
Yeah, and you're gonna have, because once you fusion,
yeah, you're gonna have them.
You're gonna have them in your, like, you're gonna discard. You're pretty much discarding 2 cards to draw 2 cards and KO something.
So, like, discarding kind of negates, but what's really cool about it is if it's late game and you're just going to pay the 6.
Yes.
It doesn't say with Union Fusion, right?
Yeah, Union Fusion is right there.
No. It says when you play this card. So, if it's late game and you just play him for 6, you're netting 2 cards. But like early on, you fusion, so you net 0 because you discard 2, draw 2. But on turn 6, if you already have them in your discard pile, you're just like, draw 2 cards. Like, this immediately makes Lightning Speed or Princess Speed Vegeta gone.
When you Union Fusion, you're playing the card, and the Union Fusion is from your hand.
What I'm saying is, I understand that.
Okay, so...
But if you play him later, like late in the game...
Sure.
If the game's still going, and you don't have to discard, you're drawing 2 cards.
Fair.
You're not netting 0, you're netting 2 cards.
No, you're right.
Okay, now we're on the same page.
Okay. So that's a Mighty Heroes. I'm excited about this stuff coming at the end of the month. Bearded Collectible still has pre-orders open, guys. Pre-order. Go ahead. Pre-order.
Do it.
Layaway options are available. Can't stress that enough. You also get rewards. Who else is giving you guys rewards for shopping? No other store is doing this, guys. 0. I take card, PayPal, cash in store, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Whatever you guys want to pay me in. Right now, Bitcoin is down. So why not plus, right?
Yeah.
Let's go from there.
Let's go to the villain side. Even
Dark
though it's not
Demon
actually
villains.
all villains. It's not all villains. It kind of annoys me.
So the first one we're going to talk about is the Time Patrol Trunks. By the way, all these cards in the villain stuff, they tap for black. Not colorless, black.
Sure. Maybe there'll be cards that require later on.
Yes. But it's interesting because none of them have specified costs.
Right. So I got to figure out this whole overwhelm thing because it doesn't make sense to me yet.
So first off, let's talk about this Trunks, right? Time Patrol Trunks. He's a 3-drop of any color. So that's what I mean, no specified cost. He's a 15k overwhelm 3. If you have at least 3 cards in your drop area, you may play this card by sending all the cards in your drop area to your warp. At the end of that turn, send this card from the battle area to your warp. Overwhelm can be activated once per turn. Auto, when you play this card using Overwhelm, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, choose one of them, add it to your hand, then place the remaining of the cards on the top or bottom at any order. So in other words, if you have 4 cards in your discard, you activate Overwhelm because you can only do it once per turn. All those cards go to the warp, and then you play this, and then three you're saying that's the minimum you need to activate. You get that?
Mm-hmm.
And then once the turn is over, he goes bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't like it. So he does nothing if you just hard cast him. Because if you don't overwhelm him, he has no effect. He's a 15 vanilla for 3, which is garbage.
Yeah, and his auto doesn't trigger, so yeah. 15 for vanilla.
And then he exiles end of turn.
If you play with Overwhelm.
Sure. Which is like...
But that, all of them do that.
I know, it's stupid.
Sure. So the Mass Sane is the next one we're going to talk about. Spoiler alert, is somebody's father. The Mysterious Warrior.
Oh, it's Darth Vader?
Yeah, it could be. He's a 5-drop, 20k. Overwhelm 5.
You still have to pay 1 now.
Yep.
One of any color.
One of any color. If you have at least 5 cards in your drop
Don't
area.
read Overwhelm every time, dude.
Huh?
We know what it does. You don't have to read it every time. Just
maybe.
read the actual text.
Okay, well, maybe somebody wanted to.
Maybe somebody should not be awful.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm going to skip Overwhelm per Tony. If you guys want me to read Overwhelm in the future, blame Tony. Double Strike. Auto, when you play this card using Overwhelm, choose any number of opponent cards, battle cards without blocker for which the total cost adds up to 5 or less and sends them to the warp zone.
So removing them is pretty strong. I like that part a lot.
Yes. Yes, so to the warp, so it's just like removed from game.
That's what we think warp is.
We're hoping that's what it is. Because there's nothing that I've seen that can, maybe in set 3, maybe something can bring back stuff from warp. Don't know that yet. So here's a Supreme Kai of Time, Continuity Keeper. She's a 2-drop, 10k. Nothing for Overwhelm here. But auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 black battle card with an energy card 5 or less from the deck and send it to your warp and shuffle your deck. Then at the beginning of your next turn, if this card is in play in your battle area, add that card that will send to your warp by this skill to your hand. So it's a searcher.
Yeah, it has to survive.
It has to survive a whole turn.
Yeah, but the problem is like, so if you're playing against Cell, this card is dead. It's just a combo card now. And it sells everywhere because she's a 2.
Yeah.
They will definitely just do it so you can't tutor her.
Or Kale, or something, anything.
Yeah, there's just so many ways to kill her. But I mean, I guess they use a removal on her, but I don't like it.
Yeah. So Time Ruler Toa is the next one. She's a 4-drop, 10k, Overwhelm 4. Auto, when you play this card using Overwhelm, choose up to 1 opponent battle card with an energy card 2 or less and gain control of it.
It's the first time we saw an effect like that in the game.
So here's the thing. It doesn't say nothing about the end of the turn.
No, yeah, you just gain it.
No. Yeah, so you still send Toa way at the end of the turn, but you gain control. You're just always going to keep that opponent's card on your side.
She's a 4-drop, 10k. Like, she's actually unplayable without Overwhelm.
Exactly. That's
What's her combo?
she's a 0 for 5k.
So you're going to combo with her anyway.
If you want to.
You're going to. That way she doesn't warp. She goes to your discard pile.
So the Overwhelm 4 is instead of paying the cost, you're
Right.
so
you're gonna steal the dude.
by playing this card, yes.
Then you're gonna attack and use her to combo to go away because you don't want her to remove. She's gonna start filling up your graveyard for more Overwhelm.
So here's a question for you, because I know we had this question in PNZ and stuff about different areas and zones. Like, like when something gets shuffled back in, if it's banished after use, and it gets shuffled back in somehow.
Yeah, but that's Panini, like, stupid rules. It just says if it's in play. It's not going to be in play anymore. It's in your discard pile.
From the battle area. So if there's something that you can shuffle this back in, it doesn't go away.
Right, because that's just a shitty Panini rule. No other game ever works like that.
Well,
the card leaves play, it's no longer thought of.
I just thought it'd be pretty cool to be able to shuffle this back in somehow and pull it out later.
Yeah, well, you can just combo with her to start filling up Overwhelm for your next turn.
Yeah, fair.
He also has a 0 combo.
So Mira from the Darkness is the next card. It's a 4-drop, 20k. By the way, Mira's a guy, we think.
He is.
Overwhelm 4. Auto, when you play this card using Overwhelm, it gains crit for the duration of the turn. Wonk, wonk. It's just, to me, it just seems lackluster.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully in set 3 we have more
Card's garbage.
Well, again, hopefully in set 3, we have stuff that supports Overrealm, or maybe there's a whole deck archetype that can be built around it. We don't know yet.
This card's bad.
Majin Twin Shun Shun. 2-drop, 5k. Blocker. When you play this card, if your leader card is green or yellow, place up 2 cards from the top of your deck in a drop area.
So this is only cool because Overrealm. You can mill 2, so you can Overrealm that turn.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
And the last card we have here, it is Majin Twin Haru Haru. 2-drop, 10k. Stronger the 2, huh? Auto, when you play this card, if your leader card is red or blue, place up 2 cards from the top of your deck in your drop area. When this card attacks, this gains 5k for the duration of turn. So it's kind of like an Android 19, except you don't draw. And a shittier auto. Because with the 19, you can...
Draw.
You draw.
But she's a 10k versus a 5.
So sure, she gains a 15. But I'd rather draw than...
Right, but she's not easy to kill on the attack. Or on the defense, I guess.
Sure. I mean...
It's still bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's cool because it gives you support for Overrealm without giving you too much, I guess.
Yeah. Overall, my favorite, my next card that I would say that's my favorite for this would have to be the Trunks. Because the Trunks, you're able to pull out the Vegito, and it seems like you're able to go ham.
I like the little Trunks, actually.
Oh, yeah, to support the Gotenks package. Can I take it back? Can I take it back?
Sure. No take bakes.
Oh, wait. Yeah, Little Trunks. Yeah, because Little Trunks, you reveal the Goten and blow shit up. Yeah, boy. Can't wait for that. Again, guys.
I actually really like that Goku, too. That just free plays a Vegeta.
Yes. Yeah.
Makes you want to play that Sword of Hope Trunks again.
Yeah, could be. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's for a future episode. So, again, guys, don't forget, beardcollectibles.com. We have this stuff on pre-order. We've had it on pre-order for a while. Got the layaway feature. You're able to put stuff on layaway, pay minimum down payment, then pay monthly payments. I know that card games become expensive, and finances, especially after the holiday season. I'm helping you out. You're able to split up your payment up to 3 months after making an initial payment. I think it's like 20-25%, and then you can split it across 3 months. What other card store is doing that, guys? Enlighten me.
Nobody.
Zero. Not only that, once you do that, you also get rewarded by the more you buy, the more I reward. And then you can use that, your online credit, which by the way you can use in-store and online, to buy product. Again, I don't know any other store that's giving people rewards like that, that you're able to use it in-store and online with the layaway feature. And just, there's so many things, guys. I'm making it easy for you guys to buy product. Help me, help you, help me, help you. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. So one of the things that somebody's been messaging me, they were like, hey, FYI, Golden Frieza went up, like a few weeks ago to like $5-6, and you have it on your site for $1 something. I told him, I know, you can't buy it. He's like, but I want it. You can't buy it. Because I took down all my singles. The reason why is because of this move. I had singles up for a while, and then people were ordering constantly. And sure, as a business, I love to sell. But it's difficult when I'm moving stuff and then I have to go and unpack everything, find where stuff is. So later this week, singles are going to be back up on Bearded Collectibles. Expect people to get mad. When I say people, other stores, because I haven't been around. I gave them 4 weeks. I want to say of me not selling singles. Time to go ham. Dragon Ball, Magic, Star Wars Destiny. I'm probably not going to put up Final Fantasy cards up because it's difficult for me to justify selling a card that I know that's probably a $20 card for like $5.
Yeah, but if it's sitting there in your box, it's not selling at all.
I get that, but if I bought some, I'm trying to, hopefully with the next set, we get some more stuff coming back, more people coming back, and it keeps going up, but it really depends on what Square Enix is going to do. Unfortunately, I know for like the first 19 episodes, I've joked about Final Fantasy being dead, but hopefully Square Enix does something to just revive the game, because it was very interesting when we went to the ARG Orlando. There was 30-something players for Final Fantasy, and there was 250 for Dragon Ball. They need to do something. I feel like they're not pulling their weight. They expect the community to run these petite cups,
right?
And they're providing not so great price support.
it's more like a big locals is really what it is. But like a lot of us from here are going down to Tampa to do it just because we want to show support for the game.
Exactly.
If they don't show faces at the Petite Cup, you're not going to know that people want to play the game. And like what really sucks is like you used to say, we're Australia from Pansy. Because Europe has 100-man plus tournaments all the time.
Yes.
We just don't get it. The big thing I think is because the distribution in the first couple sets.
Yeah, and it sucks because like I'm still waiting for some sleeves like Vincent sleeves, Squall sleeves, and when I went to the championship, when I say the championship, it wasn't truly a championship. It was the first 200 to buy their ticket was able to go.
Yeah.
Which I found pretty weird because they just told us. Like, random day, out of the blue, hey, buy your tickets. And everyone's like, I was at work when I bought this ticket. And I went, and even though I had a great time, I actually spoke to a Square Enix employee. And I told him, hey, I've been waiting for these sleeves. When are they going to come out in the U.S.? And she laughed at me. She's like, well, we have them here. I'm like, cool. I'm a store. I'm waiting. I got people who order stuff. When can I get them? Can I just buy them from you at my cost? And that round, she laughed at me. She said, no, I can't do that. And then she just kind of like brushed me off. I was a little bit irritated. They need to do something because this is ridiculous with some of the things.
Money's leaving on the table is really what they're doing.
Yeah, and they need somebody to run their OP program. You know, they need something better than what's going on currently.
They should just hire me. I would make that game blow up.
Yeah, for sure. So next thing we're going to talk about, ARG State Championships. Bearded Collectibles was not picked to run the ARG State Championship in the state of Florida. I'm not happy. Not at all. But it's fine, because my homeboy, and you probably know him as Jason Toro, he's a fellow admin at Serenity Games. They got us chosen. Go support them. But just not happy. So
I don't know why they wouldn't consider us being in the middle of the state. Like,
I told them that they're eliminating so much potential.
Georgia's not going to want to drive the extra 3 hours down there.
Yeah, to Miami. Even though PPG got it, but they also ordered all their kits when I would have just ordered Dragon Ball. So if there were multiple stores who wanted it in the state of Florida or any state, the tiebreakers would have been how many kits they ordered for each game, or if they got in all 5. And I was not going to drop 175 on each. Which I don't even know the other ones they did. I would assume Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic?
They don't do Magic. Force of Will.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I would have been out. Because I would have picked up all 5. The only reason why I wanted is the mat. The play mat, I wanted to provide that for the players here at Bearded. One of the things I'm mad about is that they decided to do it the weekend of the Union Force Shop Championship. I know ARG has access to their online tournament signups. Why do they pick it on that weekend? I don't get it. Just my 2 cents, just rambling on. So that's that. Again, if you can support your LGS, support your LGS as always. Like I say, still just a little bit upset. Was not picked. Central Florida. You're either going to have to drive to Serenity Games, which is in the Tampa area, or all the way down to Miami to PPG. Instead of being in the mid-state. Literally the central of the state.
To be fair, Miami's pretty fun.
But
it's so far from everywhere else.
Yes. When we go, we have fun, but then, hookers and blow, and we won't talk about that. That's another day.
Yeah, let's not record our adventures of hookers and blow.
Yeah, we won't record it and post it up on YouTube like some of the people do. So another thing is that the same day of this Union Force Store Championship / ARG NAF, states, that's when the draft stuff happens. The draft stuff, you come in, you get promos, and then you get a draft. There's so much stuff going on that day. I don't know why that day was picked. No idea.
I can't help you with that.
I don't know either. Last thing we were going to talk about, guys, the lottery system. If there's a lottery for the set 3, we applied. The 19th, I want to say it's a cutoff. Oh, no, sorry. I think the cutoff already happened. The 19th, we got an email saying that we had to respond back with, if It appears that they don't want to ship playmats anymore, which kudos to Bandai. They want to offload those costs to the stores now for playmats.
So you gotta buy them, I guess?
No, they send us a file. Yeah, pretty much, and then we have to go get them printed. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. One of the questions asked, can you provide playmats to all the people or to only to top?
Well, it just depends on what your entry is going to be.
Yeah, my response was, does it say winner on it?
God damn it. I fucking hope not. If it's a Photoshop image, maybe we could just remove the winner.
So, as I keep saying last thing. So, another thing, guys, talk to your LGS about signing up for all these items. There's a lot of them that pass that they cannot sign up for anymore. They got to keep on it, guys. And one of the things that the store points have started updated. I got like shy of 50 points. I don't know what they're for, but they say the more the points that I get, the more stuff I can host. So, bigger events, more exclusive events. So hopefully that continues to grow. That's pretty much it, guys. I think we talked a lot in this episode 20, take 2 comeback video for 2018. Tony, do you have any final words?
Nope. No, I think we're good. I think we did it.
We did it? We did it, boys?
Did it, boys.
My final words is that I can't wait to continue to little upgrades here and there at the shop. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you're able to stop by in the Central Florida area, please do so. Come stop by, check
After
out.
7.
Please look at the store hours. I have weird store hours. I cater to people who have jobs.
Adults.
There's actually I'm calling out a fellow admin, Trey Faircloth, the leader of Team Wise Guys. He came to see me on a day that I wasn't open yet. So he drove. He was supposed to go to Kissimmee, but he drove out of his way to come here. Like at lunchtime, he showed up here. He's like, "Why is your shop closed?" I'm like, "Well, did you see the store hours?" Make sure you know the store hours, guys, before you
It's
take a
also
trip.
on the Facebook and the Google Maps. Like when you click on it to go there, it'll say, "Hey."
It's all that. It's on there. Look at the times before you show up.
Bitches.
Other than that, guys, like I said, Beer Collectibles, we have everything on pre-order. If it's not on the website, let me know. I can get you Magic, Pokemon, Force of Will. I can get you anything you want. Just let me know, guys. Let me know what you want. I can give you guys the best rates, as you see with the Dragon Ball stuff. I give you guys the best rates so far, and other stores are starting to follow suit. Some stores don't. Some stores do. Don't forget the layaway system, the coupon system as well. Once you order X amount of product, you get rewarded for ordering through Beer Collectibles. Like I say, guys, always support your LGS. Otherwise, support the Beard. Thank you for all the support. Let's continue 2018 strong. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I can't wait for all these fighting tournaments. I can't wait.
Oh, we're going to play Street Fighter, too, guys.
Oh, yeah, Street Fighter.
Came out today.
Yay. Said no one ever.
Fuck you.
Have a good one, guys. Good night. And we out.